Okay. Yeah, I bought some bag space for the horse. And I'm looking for the fence, and I think the only area that has a fence, I can see it from the map, is this town or city here. Um, oh yeah, I remember this place, the fence. So I'll go to the way shrine, or to some way shrine, and skip to over there, and then I'll go to the north to finish up with the quest, or finish the quest that I still have unfinished. Oh yeah, there are some. I don't remember the lore. Are those both just moons, or are they planets, or is the other one a planet and the other one a moon? They look like they're both moons. And then I don't know if there are any more moons than those two in this world. That's not in game, obviously. It's coming from the outside. Okay, there should be the way shrine here. I deliberate. I deliberate. Oh my god! I deliberately. Yeah, I deliberately don't use a compass nor very strong armor. I think might have mentioned that already about the armor. Just it keeps the. I mean, I could use a lot stronger armor, but to me, it's more interesting to be a little bit more vulnerable in the game world. It adds more sense of excitement and urgency with the battles and stuff, and it also forces me to play more carefully, skillfully during the battles. And sometimes, right now, there is not that feeling that the non-duality talk will definitely not appear, not flow out of this mouth, although nothing is actually coming out. uh, Even when there's apparent speaking, it doesn't mean that there's something coming out. It's just mentations, apparent mentations. But there's also no feeling that something should be forced. Like there would be an obligation to speak about non-duality, so-called non-duality. Of course, there's no real non-duality. Ultimately, it's a subject that doesn't really actually exist. It's just a term for that which is not a that, and that which cannot be defined, which is obvious, self-evident, but cannot be pointed out with mere words. So let's try to find the... Actually, I think you might want to see the city a bit, or this harbor area. So I'll go search for the entrance over here. There are two entrances. The other one is on the outskirts, at the outskirts of this place. And the first entrance is within the walls of this place. It's this one here. And these are all players with their companions. Actually, let's use the... I mean, this is my compass, this minimap here. And again, when the word my appears, it doesn't mean... There's no one that can say that there is a separate owner to things. Wait a sec, where do I go? So this is just empty language. And not even that, because that like mentally, that mental repeat in the head referring to language as empty concepts, that itself is already a concept also. I get lost easily. Being lost is very fun, by the way. Also in the so-called real world. So-called real world. Like, it's possible to walk outside and just everything is the mental 3D map of the surroundings and the sense of history and the sense of being a point, an experiencer, a point in space-time, a historical point in space-time. All that can vanish. And then when the body is walking outside, the apparent body, so-called apparent body, is walking outside, it is like being a tourist. Like seeing everything with fresh eyes, or seeing everything freshly. Not that there is a separate seer, but it appears as if everything is like new and fresh. And it can go to that extent, the mental 3D map and the sense of being a person and the sense of history and space-time, and that can vanish to that degree that it's like being a baby, although there's no one there being a baby or like a baby. But there is no conceptualization. Nothing is seen or experienced through the lens of concepts and memory. So everything is just totally and absolutely wondrous. And there's this joy about it and freshness, which cannot be sold. I mean, I'm not trying to sell anything here, so... And there's no one here trying to convince anyone or try to make anyone believe any concepts, like believe that there is freshness and joy or something, and try to get there. Like it would be a total joke if that was the sense here, that I'm here trying to bring light to others. I have this obligation to do this. I mean, that would be based on a delusion or an illusion, that there is someone separate here and separate ones over there somewhere listening to these words, and that it would be very important to, you know, give out these concepts about some bliss or joy. It's not like that. Anyway, let's...
Dipping our hands into strange cookie jars, have we? Show me what you have.
Let's lighten the load here. By the way, I took these things, all these, in Rothgard up north, the snowy mountain region with all the orcs. Um, I went to the capital city and there was this tavern that had a cellar and it had rooms for the workers over there. So I just went and took all this stuff. And I haven't done stealing or thieving before in this game to this extent, and it's pretty fun. And let's see how much money we can get. And there's the excitement. I mean, this is not a recommendation or something like, and it's not like saying that stealing in general is okay. But I mean, this is a video game, so yeah, there's the excitement of getting caught. So it's really fun at times to sneak around and try to look very unassuming or like normal. And most of these items I took from cabinets or just from rooms without any NPCs. But I think there are three, like this nose ring. I stole from I pickpocketed from an NPC. Uh, so yeah, it's fun. Draugr dice. Draugr dice. Oh, I don't know how you spell that. Embroidered mudcrab bib. Nedge hide lunch sack. Portable chamber pot. There are descriptions below all of these items, but I'm not gonna read them now. Roguish stealth draught. Royal cartographer's kit. Twisted nose ring. Vial of perfumed rouge. Wooden horse and cart. Oh yeah, I forgot to check how much we got from that. Maybe close to 1,000, I would assume. So yeah, you can see how there are like lower level players here. So this is one area, but this game is made like this game is made so that even the high level characters can return to any area basically, and the content is not too easy necessarily, because and any low level character can basically go almost on any area on the map as well. So in that sense this is not the same kind of a system as in World of Warcraft, for example, I think, or in Lord of the Rings Online. So here there are no restrictions, no level restrictions as to where you can go or cannot go. And there are no like, it's not like it's very boring if you come to some area where you have been like at the beginning, for example. So, and then it's also good in that sense, in the sense that if some area is not for one's liking, one can just skip that or come there later, basically, and go somewhere else, like I've done. Who is talking and to who? Well, there's apparent idea of talking to an audience, but that's an apparent idea, and there's a seeing of that idea, and that idea itself is not reality. No projection, no mind, like mental projection, mental images or stuff like that are reality. or let's say they're not real. They don't have to do with reality. No idea, no mental image, no belief has to do with reality. They don't describe reality. They don't photograph reality. They don't show reality. And what is real is prior to all the words and images that appear to come and go. It's the seeing, the awareing of all that, or the awareness. But it's not a localized awareness. There's awareness of being a localized point in space-time, and there's awareness of all the ideas of I'm the awareness here, or I have awareness. There's awareness of that, and there's also awareness of all the sensations and emotions and feelings that are possibly associated with those kinds of thoughts. So this awareness that I'm talking about right now is prior to all that, but it's not prior in time. It's prior to apparent time, prior to the apparent flow of things, prior to ideas of past, personal past, or impersonal past, present, and future. Those are all mental images, beliefs, thinking, apparent thinking. But there's no thinker, there's just empty thinking. There might be the feeling of, oh yeah, well, I'm here, obviously I'm here, I'm the one doing the thinking and thoughts. Oh, look at this. But no, that's another empty appearance. I think that's called an okapi. These animals actually exist on this, well, so to speak, actually, on planet Earth, unless they've gone extinct. But they did exist, a few decades ago at least. Okapi is the name. They look very similar, anyways, to that. And when I say actually, like when I said that animal exists actually on this planet, nothing is actual, of course, but it's I was like apparently making a dividing line between this game world and the so-called tangible world, although there's no tangible world actually even like either. This life is dreamlike, the same way like this game is also dreamlike. Things don't change, they're transient. Nothing lasts. Everything is a fleeting appearance, even though it might seem like it's very solid and lasting. And it's happening to no one, actually. Blacksmith wreath. I'll do one. I need to level up my crafting, so I'll do one here. If I have I hope I have the ingredients now. Or yeah, well, ingredients. So, Ori Chalkum Greatsword. Do I have a greatsword here? Yeah. And I have that. And I'll take the orc style since I have most of these. No trait. Crafts. And then Orichalcum Sabatons. Oh shit, I don't have those. Wait a sec. Can I make... Oh yeah, I can make I can refine this ore.